What we want to talk about is having spare parts for servicing things, and how that is an absolute necessity in SHTF and for economic production. Now, what we note is our supply lines are getting worse and worse as time goes on, and this economic depression we're in is getting deeper and deeper. We're already to the point where it's worse than the one that was in the 1920s and 30s, and it's continuing to decline. The Federal Reserve unofficially announced that we had a 41% decrease in gross national product over the last 3 months. Now, in order to keep production going, to keep my workshop going and my farm and my other businesses, I need repair parts and parts to service things. Now, you right now, while they're available, you should go out and get enough spare parts and consumables to operate everything you need to operate for the next 5 years. Because when production starts back up, manufacturers will always prioritize parts for new production over repair parts and spare parts to keep current things going. So you can expect this to get worse. Now, on a farm, you have to cut grass. There's no way around that in order to keep production going. So what I do is buy service kits that have air filters, oil filters, spark plugs, fuel lines, fuel filters, and all that kind of stuff. Usually this is required at 50 and 100-hour service intervals for lawnmowers, zero-turn mowers, small tractors. You can buy these in quantity and buy them cheaply. Chainsaws use a lot of spare parts to keep them operating. One of the things I've had to replace for people on chainsaws quite a bit is the nuts that hold the bar and chain on the saw itself. These are very cheap. You can get these on Amazon. You can get them from manufacturers. You can get them from your supply store locally that handles steel, Husqvarna, whatever you're using. But I have seen a lot of chainsaws that were put out of operation because people lost the nuts on them. You can lose 1 or 2 days of production just by losing these nuts. And these 6 nuts were less than $9. The next thing is service kits for chainsaws. This particular service kit is for the Stihl 029. It has air filters, pickup lines, it has the tank gas filter and the oil filter for inside the tank. These are critical parts. Get these while you can. This is another example. This is for a Stihl 025. Spark plug, air filter, gas filter, oil filter kit. You should have 5 years worth of these parts. Now, other parts kits come in boxes. And what you need to do is all your tractors, all your equipment, your backhoes, all these kind of things are force multipliers for your survival efforts. So on a daily basis, I get huge amounts of parts in. Some of them are for other people's equipment that I repair. Some of it is for my own. But your capacity to make money and support yourself and grow food is going to be totally dependent on having these kind of spare parts. So right now you should be going out and getting this kind of material. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.